presumably you should probably be able to maintain not dead air. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the End. I'm your host, Duhad, and joining me, theoretically, are a bunch of people, but in practice, at this very moment, it's Padsave. Hey.
Howdy.
Padsave. And the chat is being weird, as it has a tendency to do, because the chat sucks. So, and there's not Avalis.
Hi!
We are slowly but surely working our way up to actually having...
Sorry, I couldn't find the cable for the microphone. It hit on me.
That's quite alright. So, for those of you who are unaware, this is the Lightning Return Special.
Yay!
Which kind of, sort of in a
I have
weird...
my rabbit ears at the ready.
Yeah, which is sort of in a weird initial position because we don't actually have a rabbit.
Don't you?
Stupid, silly rabbit.
So, so that sort of lead to the somewhat awkward situation where it is a special edition of the show dedicated to a person who is currently not actually here.
We may or may not have to repeat it next week.
That is a possibility.
Well, we could do it next week, or we could do it now.
Hey!
Yay!
You really need to check Skype.
I'm here
I've been in
to save
here.
the day.
I can't actually check the bloody thing when I'm trying to set up the stupid chat thing, which breaks constantly.
I'm
Fair
so
point,
happy.
fair point. Hello, Noony.
Duhad's
Radio
not
is-
I was going to say how happy I was, and then I almost died. Hey! Lightning Rabbit's back! Hurrah!
Yeah.
Yay!
Woo. There you go, there's the picture. I'm not actually doing the funny voice right now, that is actually me not being able to breathe.
Yeah.
fantastic.
Be careful!
It's alright, it's alright. Okay, so yes, we have Lightning Rabbit back, and Cabralo95 also there.
Hello.
I'm here.
Yay!
He's a person. We have...
Apparently, Duhad hates me.
I don't hate you, I just...
That's such a strong word.
Hate's really strong.
Yeah.
And Patty's with us today, too.
And Padsave, yeah, I mentioned him actually right when we began, since he was the only other person in the call.
I wasn't here for that, so...
It's all right. No, that's fair. I mean, none of you were there for that because, none of you were there. That's fine.
gosh, how many have-
Fine.
Hey!
No, I kid. But hey, yeah. So, big news for to the end for Let's Read for all sorts of good stuff. Like this is great.
Even better.
Ooh.
Just quickly, are we actually live streaming?
We are, yes, right now actually live
Because
streaming.
it says that it's showing a pre-recorded thing for me, and I'm not seeing any live stream.
Why is it showing you a pre-recorded thing right now? Why?
I don't know.
It says it's on Radio is Magic. Oh, and
Well-
Soundspeed changed their name to Soundspeed, so Soundspeed is there.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's really weird. I hate Procaster.
Works fine for me.
Oh no, I can't say that word. Never mind.
Yeah, don't say anything that you're not sure about.
Well, I mean, I know you'd let me get away with it because I'm cute, but on the other hand, I'm not supposed to, so...
Probably a good idea not to then. People of the chat, which I theoretically... Can I read it again? Hello.
I can read it.
Can anyone...
I'm reading it.
Can
I
anybody
show.
hear me?
I can hear you for what it's worth.
Oh, excellent. Well, the people in the call can hear it, so that's perfect.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Oh, wait,
So
Soundspeed
you
can't
just
hear it.
know.
No one can see the show. Like, I can't see the show
We
either.
screwed it up again.
Do you want me to host it? Then again, I
Yeah,
have to
that-
leave, actually.
Yeah,
in-
that
in
would
an
be,
hour
like,
or so.
not helpful at all.
Well, maybe you can figure it out in the time that I'm streaming.
It also means that I have to rely on you to get the recordings, and I'd never see the recordings again.
Oh, you don't ask for them.
I do ask for them, and you're like, oh, I'll get this to you real soon.
Well, I have them right here. if you want.
Yeah, and then it never happened.
Yeah, okay,
Well-
hold on. I'm going to start the recording, and I'm going to start it up again, and hopefully this will fix it.
A tad.
Okay, let's try this again. Hey, everybody, welcome to the End. It's me, Duhad. It's them, Cabral95.
Hey,
it's
it
him.
worked this time.
No,
So quite
Novelist.
distant.
No, Lightning Rabbit.
Hello.
We have Lightning. heck?
Padsave. That's
Hello.
all of them.
You missed my freak out when he startled us by just coming into the call out of nowhere, but
Yeah, I might
he's
be.
here.
I think I still have like the recording of that, so the YouTube version of this video will have that. Hopefully.
What? Duhad! You're convinced to make me look like a squealing schoolgirl, aren't you?
Maybe.
Yes.
No concrete evidence. Further study is needed.
Okay, so apparently Soundspeed's having some horrible sound issues.
Sound speed, sound
Did
issues.
this do anything? So we actually still are completely unaware of whether or not this is actually... Okay, it's working!
I can
It's-
see it.
Oh.
To me, it's working, so... I
And
see
we can
some
hear Duhad
very
dying.
handsome folk drawn very poorly.
Yeah, you see, it's everyone but Padsave. Sorry, Padsave.
I didn't know he was going to be here. I'm so sorry,
okay.
Patty.
No, I'm like the random appearance.
He is
I'm here, but I'm not really here.
he's-
I
Why am
will
I getting
draw
excited?
another banner for next week, and I will put Padsave in it. And then you want to bet he won't be here, but I'll do it anyway.
Yeah, that's it. I can't guarantee I'll be here.
That's as fair. That's as far.
So,
Lightning Rabbit, you just returned to us after months of absence.
We
Hello.
missed you.
How have you been, bro?
Well, I went to this weird land where I had to take standardized tests to prove how intelligent I was, and I came out feeling sullied and wholly underwhelmed. But I'm okay now. Now that I have managed to
That's good.
recover.
But were you prepared to do your best? Could you handle any test?
Well, I like to think so, but the results day will let me know whether I was prepared or not.
Oh
Are you
my-
now a part of Mensa?
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh.
I might be.
Yeah.
Cabral,
Sure.
do you know what that is?
Maybe.
As a rule of thumb, if someone says, "Hey, are you part of X?" don't agree. With that
Unless you
person
know,
if
it's
you
like,
don't know
hey,
it.
are you a member of the clan? Yeah, sure. Oh, wait, what's the clan?
Yeah, don't do that.
I want to be
No,
part
no,
of
no.
things.
This is a club of intelligent people. I think that was the one.
Yeah.
No, wait. No, I'm thinking of the one relating to actors, but that's a different one.
It's the intelligent club for
Um,
extra special intelligent people.
It's
yes.
secretly a team of people dedicated to sorting out those who are highest of intelligence, because that means they're actually aliens and they're eventually going to overtake our planet. But for now, we just call them the smart people and you just listen to everything they say because they're smart.
Also, hello,
Yeah.
head
Fantastic.
extraordinaire. It's been a little while. So what you're saying is that there's a group of special intelligence people out in the middle of nowhere who are put into a small room to come up
They're
with
not
ideas.
in the middle of nowhere. They're in Wyoming.
So yeah, in
Yeah, the middle of nowhere.
I don't know where Wyoming is, but I'm sure that you all are right.
I'm going to make an assumption that Wyoming is an actual place and you're not just lying to me.
No, it is a
Okay.
place.
See, I always thought it was in Saskatchewan
No,
because nobody
no,
wants to go
it's-
there.
Oh,
Is it in North Korea?
No, it's not
See,
in North
that one I
Korea.
understood. Thank you, Padsave.
yes, Wyoming is indeed purgatory.
Padsave and I are just going to make Canadian
Ohio.
jokes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Lightning
well,
Rabbit, I'm going to quickly fill you in on what you've missed on To the End.
Oh, God, that's gonna take a long
come
time.
Sunday, we're going to fill you in on what you missed on Let's Read, and that will probably require a bucket.
Oh, that's going to take even longer.
Vomit into. Now, this one's actually going to be pretty quick. So basically, at first, you left. Then the chat broke. Then Cabral left. Then me and Noony just sort of hung out here. And then the chat broke
Correct.
again. And rinse and repeat for like a couple of months.
We had Padsave pop in occasionally,
so-
and you and I have quickly become like awesome
So,
Canadian friends.
from what I can kind of gather from what you're saying, basically, as soon as I left, everything fell apart.
Pretty much,
Yeah, really, you are the glue.
Hey, the live streams I did
Yeah.
were fantastic.
Of course.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we actually had some really fun times and stuff, but yeah, basically, absolutely nothing happened. Like, it was just sort of like, we fell into this routine of just having
And
like,
actually,
these
and then
really funny,
Duhad,
quiet
like
shows.
Duhad got busy, and I got sick, and we missed quite a couple shows in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we miss like a show, and then we do a show, and then we miss a show and do a show, and we had like a really sporadic schedule, and then
Sorry, everyone.
it's all right. And then we finally got permission to put all the videos on YouTube, and now we
Yay!
get like 7 people watching this on the stream, and then like a dozen people, a dozen extra people on YouTube just going like, "Oh man, missed the show, would have made it."
Yeah.
reals. I mean,
Oh,
I know
damn, I
we're-
was so close to making it that time.
Oh, I mean, I'm glad it's up here now, so I can watch it when I actually don't care and stuff. But next time, totally gonna make it.
Yeah.
Well,
Duhad, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
I'm not a Debbie.
Here, dude,
Downer.
I found these.
I'm a
He
Duhad
sent me
Downer.
these. Yeah,
Oh,
Duhad
that's
Downer.
true.
Duhad Downer.
Would it be Danny Downer if it's a boy?
Maybe.
Danny Dyer?
No, keep it as Debbie
No.
Downer. It's funnier that way.
I just use exclusively female terms anyway, because it's just what I'm used to, so sorry, guys.
No, that's all right.
IR insult.
I am pretty raged right now. Just feeling the anger coursing through me from your misuse of gender pronouns.
Yeah.
Oh yes, obviously.
You poor baby.
Minus
I
sad.
know. It's tragic. It is really tragic.
Yes.
But yeah. Oh my goodness. Lightning Rabbit, I don't suppose you had a chance to see the rest of season 4 before or during your exile.
Yeah, in fact, I did it instead of revising for exams.
Oh really? That was a really good use of time.
Yeah, I'm very good with that, but then again, when you're revising for stuff that you really couldn't care less about,
No.
it kind of is very easy to get distracted. But,
No,
I did indeed watch the rest of the season. I saw the giant, Soundspeed's in the call, so in this chat,
yeah,
so I
God,
think.
God damn it!
Oh,
Soundspeed,
look at
I
that
hate
save.
you so
Look at
much.
that
Yeah, no,
save.
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So I think he's up to what was it? Trading. Wait, which one?
I have no idea
I
what
don't
he's
know.
up to.
Because we don't want to spoil it for him, but we don't want to. Yeah, we don't actually remember what.
For once,
Where he
Noony
is.
actually started watching the episodes too. So.
I know. We actually got.
Shocking.
We got him.
Season 4 went on
watch it.
Netflix, and I've been streaming them.
Ooh, fun.
Nice.
Lightning waifu confirmed. What?
Oh, well, obviously.
Lightning's my waifu.
No, he's not. He's mine.
Right,
Yeah, but
who
we were
in the
both
chat
your,
is
you.
saying that
You were
I'm-
both my waifus, and I was your waifu, and everybody was everybody's waifu.
Okay.
Wait,
great,
who's
yeah.
a threesome,
who's
remember?
waifu?
I was by myself, remember?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
someone
remember
shipped
that.
you with Soundspeed, I thought.
No. Soundspeed has a confirmed canon ship.
Soundspeed gets shipped, or used to get shipped with everyone.
Yeah, no, but we have a confirmed canon now, so like that doesn't really work anymore.
If you
unless you
don't
want
think
to write like a
so-
fixed ship for Soundspeed. But, like I never like fixed shipping. It's like oh I don't appreciate the actual ship the writers use, and so I'm gonna make a better one. It's like no, you're not. Shut up.
Fan fiction writers.
I'm going to substitute my own ship.
Sounds like North Korea all over again.
So who is Lightning? No, wait, no. Cabral's ship with Delta.
No, he's with Surefire.
Well, you know,
Well,
he's shipped
sort of.
with you, but like people ship you with him on the side, which doesn't really work.
In a
anymore.
weird supernatural-esque sort of phenomenon.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
shipping obeys no natural laws. It just is.
It's like
Yes,
boats.
it is wonderful.
It just is.
I don't
Well,
think we've ever-
that clears up a little bit of stuff as well, because I think my first appearance here, I was shipped with Cabral.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay.
that's right.
It was
That's
like
what
out
it
of
was.
That's
Yeah.
who it was. I was gonna say it was Patty, then I'm like, no, maybe I'm wrong, and I didn't want to be wrong twice.
Yeah, but like Padsave has like an off-camera ship, so it's like weird and dumb.
I don't know. Padsave can be part of our harem. We can upgrade it from a threesome to a harem.
I
So
suppose so. But like,
So season 5 is in fall.
yeah, it is. It is.
That was ridiculously quick.
Yeah, way to
Woohoo.
change the subject.
More episodes I have to count on.
I went.
So Lightning Rabbit, without going into spoilers, for the sake of people who suck and who we all hate secretly, what do you
North
think
Korea.
about season 4 on the whole?
On the whole.
Yeah, it's alright.
Wow.
I love the understated reaction.
How do you think it compared to the other 3 seasons?
Yeah, it was held up alright.
I wasn't that impressed with it either, so Light and I
Oh.
are on the same page. I
Pinky
guess.
Pride is amazing. I love that episode.
Of course, you would find Pinkie Pride amazing.
Pinkie Pie isn't my favorite character.
Yeah, exactly. So you're just
She's not.
biased.
Bias. What?
Well, I don't even care for Pinkie Pie, but Mod Pie was great.
Yeah,
I
it
actually
was
still
all-
haven't seen that Pacific episode, so
Oh my goodness, you got to see that episode. So
That was
it's
a
really
great
good.
episode.
I will stream it tonight while I do my editing.
Yeah, it's great. It introduces.
If I don't end up spending the entire night playing Mass Effect 2. But, I
Das
digress.
Spa. Why does everyone love Mod Pie? Argo of the Crane asks. She's the Sasuke of LV. Okay, that's unfair because Sasuke is just a whiny, nerd who is like
Sasuke!
super OP, who basically like the difference is instead of being an OP whiny emo prat, Maud isn't actually emo. She doesn't actually like have any sort of deep-seated, self-loathing.
Also, I'm sure Maud had a point to the story where, let's be honest, does Sasuke really have a point? No. He just whines.
Yeah, see,
So she's Batman?
Maud doesn't whine. She just has a very, very small emotional range. She's just very, very passive.
Wait, someone said Batman.
Because this person said
Batman-esque.
so what? She's Batman? No, her parents are still alive, so that doesn't work. Plus, she's not out for revenge.
Batman.
Yeah. Now, she's more like an Elcor from Mass Effect.
I was gonna say Eeyore.
Duhad, you made best reference.
See, exactly. That's why I said that. But no, she is basically.
Elcor are my favorite Mass Effect species.
Pretty sure
gonna say
Peach's
Eeyore,
parents died. I don't think that's the case, Soundspeed. I think they're confirmed
Well,
for being alive as
the hard and arduous life of a rock farmer.
Yeah. Apparently, they make bank. I mean, do you see what they paid Trixie? It was just sort of like, oh yeah, hey, thanks for breaking those rocks.
Yeah, it's true, actually, yeah.
She got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ep's too hot, so you can down this one.
Oh my goodness, my throat is a battlefield of pain.
Oh, poor baby.
It's not great. I've actually spent most of the week sick in bed, so I'm kind of just now recovering from being completely out of it.
I can confirm this. I tried to talk to him, and he's like, "No, sick." And I'm like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, I think like 2 days ago I started feeling better enough to like play TF2 with Soundspeed for a really long time, and then I was horrible in the morning. And I was like, okay, I'm now better enough to keep going. Oh, Soundspeed wants to play more TF2. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling kind of. This was a bad idea. I need to rest.
Fantastic.
Finally getting to the point where like I don't feel that sick, and my voice is almost recovered.
Almost. It's not. I can still hear it's off.
Yeah, it's still kind of weird, but oh well.
Again, my voice is weird, but the point is...
This cough, it is so horrible.
It's horrible.
My goodness.
We need
Horribly.
topics. Bring them all to the table. We'll get a bucket, put some paper in it, and we'll decide on topics.
All right. Well, you heard Argo of the Crane. It's time to have the girls start wearing some nurse outfits. So, Lightning Rabbit, Cabral,
Have what?
Wait, what's going on?
you too. Nurse outfits now. Go.
Well,
What?
I don't have my tablet on.
I don't
so
have one of those.
What the hell, dude? I sent you one for your last birthday.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't
it was
wear nurse
very
outfits.
Nice. It was.
I can steal my
expensive.
sister's maid costume. Does that count?
No.
It's not really I mean, like, the thing is, while the working maid is an important backbone of the American economy, it's not really on the same level of female pride that comes with having a.
Oh, hey, wait.
almost not
My
having-
favorite
not really
Build-A-Bear
having-
doll has a nurse's costume.
Oh, perfect. There you go. See.
There we go. She's
Oh,
a lady.
by the way, Lightning Rabbit, you've been behind on this one. TF2 had an update. We have a request from the chat to quickly talk about the TF2 update. Huge
Oh,
update.
No
yeah.
idea what that
Well, you have to
is.
remember, Soundspeed's been addicted to that ridiculous thing for a while, so...
He is. So
He's
so
gone
am I.
mad. He's gone mental with it.
There's a new video where they fight bread, and they added in a bunch of new weapons and bread. Like, they added bread to the game. Like,
Wait, so
lots
do
of
you
bread.
fight the bread?
Oh no! You get to use the bread. There's like
Okay,
a
'cause-
karate with bread in it, and milk with bread in it, and there's a sapper made of bread, and boxing gloves made of bread.
This sounds
Okay,
amazing.
Because I've
I
seen the
wish my
video,
computer-
but I haven't seen the update.
Oh yes, they also added in the ability to make a conga line.
I just
Well,
saw
see,
something
it's
about
good.
that on
To run this
Tumblr.
game.
Yeah. It is quite possibly the greatest thing humanity has ever achieved. It is beyond words.
I don't know. When North Korea stole the USS Pueblo, that was pretty achieving.
Well, okay, I'll admit, when King Jong-il discovered that cave with the remains of a unicorn in it, that was pretty great.
You got to remember that when Kim Jong Il throws down, he really throws down.
He does.
Exact.
You can't fight Kim Jong Il. Well, you can.
Well, he's
but...
a super genius who is also incredibly strong, even though he starves himself for his people. And he has a unicorn, and he has a space station, and he has
a
missiles.
research ship.
And
they landed someone on the sun.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Kim Jong Il confirmed for greatest human being.
This stuff, just so wow.
It's all true too. Also, apparently, on the subject of people like Kim Jong Il, in China, apparently they confirmed that H.R. Giger stole all of his art from old bamboo ink drawings of things that looked almost exactly like xenomorphs.
Wow, amazing.
Cool.
And then like the Chinese authority was like, no, these things are like 5 years old. And the guy making them was like, no, Giger just stole them.
That's a lie.
Oh, fantastic. North Korea. So, moving on from the topic of North Korea, off of the topic that is.
Yeah, how did we get on that topic?
Wasn't me.
Through magic.
Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about best people on Earth. I'm like, Kim Jong Un did a pretty accomplishing thing for stealing the USS Pueblo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then we were
They
talking
thought it
about
was an armored spy ship, and it was actually just a research ship.
You know what they're like. Silly old Korean. North
Oh,
Koreans.
dude, like Cotton Candy Tumblr Mod is going to be super offended that you spoke so ill of his home country.
North
He's
Korea.
not North Korean.
He's
Yeah,
not
he
North
is.
Korean.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
So how about that Tommy Oliver? How about we never talk about him on a show where I can't swear?
Yeah.
You can use
A horrible
bread
human being.
as censors for the words that you would think of using.
Okay, Tommy Oliver, bleep, 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 bleep.
No, I said
bleep.
bread, not bleep.
Bread.
Oh,
Bread.
bread, and then he can bread.
What? There's a lady present. You be careful with your bread.
I will try and say less bread.
Wheat or rye?
Oh,
What?
right.
Whole grain.
The way, yeah, whole grain. No,
Whole grain.
like, breading gloves off right now. Breading whole grain up in this bread.
Whole grain up in this rye.
All right, that works. Oh my God, this show confirmed for worst thing.
I wouldn't say that. It's entertaining.
It's fair enough.
Yeah,
Oh, my
if you can
goodness.
get better entertainment for $1, then I'll be
Oh,
impressed.
sounds big.
even
Oh,
though this
dude.
doesn't cost $1 to watch, but whatever.
Yeah, dude, Soundspeed taking
no
it
need-
too far as always.
No need to be sourdough.
Oh.
Soundspeed, I think you're just buttermilking him up.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, that was terrible.
this
I'm
is
sorry.
unbreadable. Anyway,
yeah.
that hurt. Anyway, so oh my God, that was really too bad. That was really, really painful.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we went there. Lightning Rabbit.
Oh,
Lightning
What
Rabbit.
kind of bread they have in England, Lightning?
Yes, what type of bread do they have in England?
the normal kind of bread.
Oh, white bread.
Yeah.
No,
Dude,
white bread
that
is bad.
That is super racist. White is not the normal sort of bread. Okay, just because there's a lot of white bread around and it's very popular does not make it the best. Or the
It is
only,
preferred,
or the
though.
proper.
I don't like white bread. I prefer buttermilk or potato.
Alright, see, just judging bread like that, comparing it to, even if you're not, like, saying that white bread is the best bread, is just wrong, dude. You know?
It is the best bread.
Wait,
though,
you know
let's
what
be
else
honest.
is wrong?
All bread
White
is
and
baked
straight
equal.
teeth. White and straight teeth are racist and homophobic.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, dude. We should not do that at
Yeah.
all.
Sorry, I have braces.
I think we really need to. Oh, excuse me. I think really honestly we should all just accept the fact that all bread was baked equal, and
How do you know that?
because science told me so.
It's all
What
in the
about-
genetics, Duhad. The
What
bread,
about
it's not the
free
same.
bread?
It's pretty similar, dude. Okay, really honestly, we can't actually argue that the differences in bread germinations is so great as to actually.
Are you a
make-
genetic scientist, Duhad?
I have read like blogs, and there are people who are like smart, the scientist people.
No. My question was, are you a genetic scientist?
Okay, maybe I'm not, but that doesn't mean that like you're not either. So I mean, really, your opinion is just as invalid.
Well, that means we're at an impasse.
Yeah, I guess we are. But science will prove me right about bread.
Or it'll prove you wrong.
Exactly.
Science will prove something.
Science will prove
Yeah.
something, and you'll have the egg on your face when that
Oh, I think
I'll
you
just
should
take the
tackle-
egg off my face and then wipe it on you as well, because I'm not going to... If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
happens.
But if the egg is on your face, you can't make French toast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what then? What then, Duhad? You're just trying to, like, invalidate French toast. Trying to boycott French toast.
This is mutually assured French toast destruction.
Well, I don't appreciate that, because what do the French ever do to you?
a lot.
Everything.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Well, are they like North Korea?
North Korea
Oh.
accomplishes so much. Between stealing space stations and finding unicorns and, just
Landing man on sun.
like threatening the United States.
They probably
with-
won over a lot of bronies with those unicorns.
They're pretty great. I mean, really, honestly, you can't even compare them. Like, Korea is here, and then France. I mean, no offense to the French, but, they're
Offense
French.
taken. Yeah, no offense to the French, but they're French.
Yeah, I don't mean to insult them, but they are a little bit, well,
French.
Oh, Ario of the Crane. Yeah.
Yes. I think we should watch Duhad play a game while we all talk about the French and how terrible bread is.
But you can't just say they're that terrible because they've given us poutine.
Oh, dude, he's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe not the Parisian French, but the French Canadians. Poutine. It's
French
fries
Canadians
and
are great.
cheese and gravy and
Yeah,
awesome.
Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin.
Noony's French Canadian, so
Apparently, the only things King John Il the second didn't block was ponies and Looney Tune episodes.
They had the internet?
Damn straight.
Apparently,
Yeah.
You son of a bread. Bread
you. Oh my god, dude.
Sounds sweet.
Sounds me.
I don't
cool
think
the
they
bread
did.
down, dude.
I don't think they did have internet. I think they're lying.
What? Why would they lie? Glorious Leader would never lie to his people. Take that back!
See, they had super internet.
You mean fax
okay,
machines? Is
yeah.
that how they threatened us?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super internet.
Yeah.
They sent fax messages.
Well, if you
They sent fax
realize, if you
messages.
realize that in the rest of the world, we don't even have things as good as fax. You realize how technologically advanced North Korea is. I mean, it's
I've
pretty
got a
impressive.
fax machine right behind me.
That is propaganda and lies.
It's
Don't
right
listen
here.
to
Look, I
people.
can tap it.
It was
Look.
probably made in North Korea. There. What do you think of that?
We probably stole that from North Korea.
I think it was made in China, actually.
Yeah, that's maybe.
Maybe.
I actually don't know what North Korea's position on China is, so.
I think they're like indifferent, kind of like them, sort of.
Well, they
thing.
didn't mind them when they were communist as well. They're both still communist, kind of. But
Is China? Because like,
China's
China
making a better leap than North Korea is.
Well, China's doing China economically and politically is actually a relatively strong nation. But I'm wondering if they are obviously they're not really a communist country. But do you know if they are still calling themselves that, or have they changed their name to being like a federation?
no,
or
they're
something?
they're still the People's Republic.
Oh, well, that'd still be socialism then.
Yeah.
Can
They're only doing well because everyone owes them money, so.
But that would be kind of a pretty good measuring stick.
Yeah, that's
of
why I
how
said they're doing
you're
well.
But
yeah.
is a public really communist? Because
No, it's not actually
No.
like communist. It's,
Well, they
it's
call
not-
themselves that, but
They're
still
socialists. That's why it's the
They're
People's
not
Republic.
even
They're
socialists, really, because the thing is, their policies are pretty far right.
Yeah.
They're not really.
Yeah.
Well,
leftist.
it's when they say republic, they don't mean it in like the sense of like America.
or
Yeah.
Rome or England
Yeah.
or anywhere else that has a republic. They mean it
Yeah.
more in sort of they're left by comparison to Hitler.
Yeah, I
It's what
don't
they're
really
trying to
know. I don't really know what England is anymore.
It's a constitutional monarchy.
Yeah, you're a constitutional
Yeah.
monarch.
Well, because it's not. I was going to say because it's not a republic.
Yeah,
No,
it's
You're one of the few monarchies left, actually.
yeah.
Well, it's
well,
not really a
Spain-
monarchy.
Spain has a straight up monarchy, like a.
Oh,
like a-
yeah, you're right, actually. They do. I
Yeah,
forgot
and
about
the,
that.
the king of Spain was actually very, very popular until recently. Like he's stepping down soon, but like he was very
Treat my dear Englishman.
very
Yeah.
very well liked. But that was partly because he was also a supporter of the people. Like he was very very good about doing like public works and stuff and helping.
You mean like
people
Kim
not
Jong Un,
like-
right?
Yes, just like Kim Jong Un.
Just like him. That's what I
but
thought.
without all the basketball players.
Have you actually seen the North Korean website?
I have not been to the official North Korean website.
Okay, it's pretty incredible. North Korea
It's
has
the
an
best.
official, like, actual website.
Yeah. Also, Argo of the Crane, real quick, just wanted to point out that it is a parliamentary constitutional monarchy, is what England has,
That's
which
it.
is
Oh, that's it. Parliament. I don't know why I
Yeah.
couldn't remember that word. But yeah, Parliament's
Let's
what
see
I
if
was
I can
thinking of.
find the
Because,
complete-
like, the monarchy bit doesn't really factor in nowadays anyway. I know we are technically one, but the Queen doesn't do anything.
No, and we're still kind of riding the coattails of that as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
when I was a kid, I actually legitimately was afraid of going to England because I was afraid that if I said anything against the Queen, that would be imprisonable or even executable offense.
Well, it's not Korea, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh god.
Sorry, no, you broke up there a little bit. What was that?
That's so cute.
But so very right.
Yeah, I know, well, yeah, I still know that. I know that now. I just go to England.
That's the North Korean website right there. That is
Okay,
the official website created, but you'll never guess who created it back in the year 2000,
Just like Celestia, apparently.
and it hasn't updated since
Actually,
2000 either.
that is actually a pretty interesting point. Is what would you call the I'm just going to show this for the benefit of Mr. Kite. Here is the show that is happening tonight.
Yes, this is just,
Democratic People's Republic of Korea official page of the PR of Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, they look so happy.
Oh, they
They
look
have
so
a
happy.
band and
You should
They
go
look
to the
overtly happy, in fact.
They have go to their e-library. They have books. I've been looking at this stuff this morning because it's just
Okay.
ridiculous.
let's take a look in here.
You'll never guess who the authors are.
Oh, King John, King's.
Those are the three authors of anything on this whole
King John
page.
the Second, King Ukson, foreign language published house, King John the Second, King John the Second, King John the Second, King Jong, King Jong. Yeah, so it's
Oh my
just
gosh,
King
there
Jong,
is
King
a,
Song, and a couple of governmental bureaus.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
hold on. It's one of those ebooks right there. Those are all PDFs. So you click one and it'll open any of them up. They're all interesting topics. To
They're
say
all
the
interesting reads, to say the least, yeah.
But they have this one called "Let Us Make Full Preparations to Mobilize for Battle and Oppose the U.S. Imperialist."
Oh, okay. I thought I saw that, but what I was looking at was let us carry out the great leader command King Jong Song's instructions for the national reinforcement.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Also, did you notice that said auteur for the author?
It's auteur because he's an auteur. He's an auteur
Yes.
of writing.
Yes,
just
and
like,
He's like a connoisseur.
yeah, it was like the great auteurs of film, like Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's making it up, but whatever.
Like, I don't know. It's just so weird that they would take the time to write all this. There's also
Socialism is science.
socialism is science. Also, there's Kim Jong Suk, the anti-Japanese heroine.
Oh,
Mm.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Socialism
A lady?
is yeah, it's either
Yeah.
very progressive, very progressive.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
See?
one
Yeah.
whole lady for the whole of...
We have socialism
see that
is
very
a
often.
science. Socialism has been frustrated in a number of countries, but scientific socialism is alive as ever in the minds of the people.
Do you want someone else to read because of your voice?
Probably not a bad idea. We're gonna leave
Yeah.
Korea for just a moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Before glorious leader becomes pissed at us for constantly making fun of them, which we're not. We're not.
You know how the Koreans are, watching us right now.
They are.
We're just paying homage to his greatness
Yeah.
by
Famous
taking
last word,
piss.
the anti-Japanese heroine. I am not a woman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Old references to older streams.
Oh my goodness.
I understood it.
Yeah.
Good. But anyways, let's move off of Korea before we go
Not
on ranking.
happily, but I understood it.
Yeah, jeez. I'm happy that I didn't understand that reference, and I'm okay with that. So no one explain it.
Oh, well, it's hilarious. But anyways,
Yeah. No.
I am not.
So, Sound speed. That's right. Wow, lightning
I'm not
rabbit.
sound speed.
I've
You can't be.
Look, in your absence, sound speed has become my right hand man. So I'm used to saying,
What? I'm the right-hand man.
You are my okay, fine. You're on this show. You're my right hand man. You are absolutely my right hand man. I mean, in general, like when doing other things.
Man,
He's my strong right arm, and Lightning Rabbit used to be that, and so I'm still just used to being like, "Hey, Patsy, come."
Hey.
And now I'm just used to saying sound speed. I called sound speed Lightning Rabbit for a really long time, and then cried into the bottom of my bottle.
Yeah, of course you did.
And then he redrank his tears.
Yeah, they were unfortunately not delicious. Fortunately,
They were rather salty and wholly unappetizing.
I don't know why, but for Argo's comment, he just said, because he's quoting Mulan, of course, man, I read River's liver. You must be swift as a coursing liver.
Jeez,
Well, maybe
a
your
liver
liver's
is very
supposed to
important. It
course if
must
you're
be
healthy.
coursing.
Yeah, I suppose.
It shouldn't be coursing, I wouldn't have thought.
Pat, have you ever had your liver start coursing?
I have.
How did that
Oh.
feel?
Well,
Like a
it
man?
was a little mad and kind of muffled because it's kind of hard to curse through all the skin.
Yeah. So I
But the
had
real
it happen,
question-
but I was.
Was it manly?
It sounded like a deeper tone,
Okay.
so I'm going to assume it was. But still, it was muffled. It was hard to tell.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, it
That-
sort of reminds me of one of my favorite games. When just speaking of manliness, actually reminds me of one of my favorite games. When I'm at a hotel. I don't know if any of you have ever done this, but it's a lot of fun. You basically go up to the top floor of the building, and you come up by one staircase, and you look around. You see the ends of the halls, and usually the ends of the halls you'll see like two windows, especially in older hotels. So you charge forward and you ram one of the windows out using your head, and then you turn around and do it to the next window, and you see if you can get to the ground floor doing that on each floor as you go down before the management finds out what you're doing.
That sounds
That
very
sounds like fun.
mean and like lots of dollars and property damage.
Meanwhile, on the East Coast.
Yeah. Wait, what do you try and break, sorry?
Oh, the windows
the
at the end of
windows.
each hallway in hotels, in older hotels.
How many times have you done that?
Yes, because hotels that are historically, important are the best ones to destroy.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's an East Coast tradition.
It's a man tradition, is what you mean.
See,
Yeah,
I grew up on the East Coast and I never heard about this.
Well, neither have I, so-
You have to have real manly fortitude in order to do it. Obviously.
Yes. That or be drunk.
You also
They'll obviously mistake you for a woman, Padsave.
Yeah, Duhad uses headbutt. It's super effective against glass because glass is a glass type, and very weak against normal.
Yes.
The glass cannon.
Yeah, actually,
Wouldn't glass be weak against anything?
no water. Water is surprisingly ineffective, and poison.
Isn't it? I thought high pressures of water
Well,
would
yeah, if
break
you're
glass.
high enough level, if you out level the glass by enough, then yeah, it's gonna smash right through. But I mean, that's true. of
Well, then
anything.
surely everything can beat glass eventually.
Well, yeah, but you could say the same thing about fire, rock, or water. I mean, like, you get a high enough volume. I mean, like, hey, does a squirt gun beat a raging inferno?
Yeah.
Does a... No, it doesn't. It just evaporates.
Have you tried it?
Well, then you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, you're not trying
Yeah.
hard enough.
All right, fair enough.
Exactly, Duhad.
Our great
You
leader
can't-
would say, try harder.
Yeah,
That's
our
because
great
he
leader
was
could
a
put out a fire
imperialist.
with a water gun.
He did. To be fair, that is also because he's a great leader.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you could do it too if you were as good as him.
Well,
As this
how
was-
are we supposed to be as good as Glorious Leader? He's Glorious
I'll have you
Leader.
know that you don't exert 1/10,000th of the energy that our great leader does, and that's a quote from one of the books that we read.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
that was so
Well,
that was so stupid, that book.
that's wow. I almost regret
Basically,
that we
they
decided-
said to like script writers, you have to write 2 scripts a year and read all of these novels about Kim Jong Un or whoever in that time. And people have been complaining that they can't do it because they haven't got enough time because they're under pressure from work. But they're unreasonable because they don't exert 1/10,000th the energy that our glorious leader does.
Fair enough. By the way, Glorious Leader has arrived.
Oh,
Yay!
hail the leader. Share your wet boots with your fellow comrades.
Joy.
Glorious Leader, we're your biggest fans. We love you,
We love
Glorious
your
Leader.
books about the U.S. imperialists.
Can you sign my ebook?
Sign my ebook about you.
I will give you my computer screen to sign.
Uh,
Just, put down whatever.
I don't think he knows what a computer screen is.
Of course he does. He's
No
a
one-
Glorious Leader. He knows everything.
He invented the computer screen. Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on, dude. Bill Gates tried to take credit from it, but then, Glorious Leader, Roundhouse kicked him.
Yeah, into
Shoot
oblivion.
him back.
Did you know Glorious Leader fought in World War II?
He did.
Did he?
Yeah. The Japanese invaded Korea, and Glorious Leader just stepped out onto the beach, tore off his shirt, and fist fought every single Japanese soldier.
Yeah,
and
they
their
knew
bullets
it was
and
on
their
then,
rockets.
so they.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he
Really?
drove them all back single-handedly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You'd be surprised what Glorious Leader can do when he puts his mind to it.
Sounds to me that's
Exactly.
gross.
After
But
all, we don't
fitting.
exert 1/10,000th of the energy that he does. So imagine
Yeah.
if we could.
If only
like,
we
what
could. If
Glorious
only we
Leader
could.
requests Backstreet Boys CDs, which we will get, Glorious Leader. And Backstreet Boys is now our official motto. It is now our official...
Well, I mean, Backstreet's back, alright.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Fortnite.
Why do I always end up showing up for the really weird streams?
I don't know. Noony, do you know anything
You should
about
see
Glorious
mine.
Leader?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's Glorious Leader. He is the
Glorious
leader of
Leader.
Korea.
If you haven't heard of him,
Korea, Kim Jong Un.
then we're
I
gonna
don't
have
pay
problems.
attention to politics.
That's fine. But do you know anything
For
about...
good
Korea-
reason, they're obviously ridiculous.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. What about you, Padsave? Have you heard any stories of Glorious Leader's greatness?
I have, but I have also been told different things because of my employment.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What type of different things?
Different things that probably should not be spoken in the presence of said
Of said
leader.
Glorious Leader? Oh, okay. Well,
Where do you work that you could possibly hear such blasphemous things?
Of our
Aren't you in
glory.
the military, Paddy? Oh, sorry.
Well,
hey,
as long as he's in
good.
Glorious Leader's military, then I can't really
Yeah,
complain.
that's
The People's
fine.
Army.
Besides, there is no treason against Glorious Leader. For Glorious Leader, any blasphemies against him will be dealt with swiftly and with great justice via Glorious Leader.
Yeah. He'll come and roundhouse kick your door down, and then it's on.
Yeah. Glorious
Okay,
Leader.
so I'm safe for now.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
fine.
you should
Yeah.
be safe.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like that military training or anything will save you when Glorious Leader comes to call. You'd be surprised what he can do.
Well, apparently,
that-
because no one
that
exerts
point.
as much, effort as he.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Now
Uh,
you're getting it.
Yeah, exactly. And what about you, Cabral? Have you heard any stories of Glorious Leader's incredible exploits?
Oh, there are countless tales of which I could tell. Like in 1866, when Glorious Leader's great-great-grandfather sunk a ship in the harbor.
Yeah.
It was an American trade ship. Actually, okay, take it back. It was an
Yeah, it was
American,
an American
warship
trade ship.
with millions
Yeah, sorry, yeah, warship,
millions of
warship.
guns
And all of our
Yeah.
nukes. All of them.
and all of
Yeah.
our nukes in
Yeah,
1866.
Yeah, that was really funny actually. They apparently a trade ship came in to try and set up trade relations, and then apparently, according to the Korean news outlet, they took some like leaders in North Korea hostage, and so they sunk the ship and killed everyone on board because apparently it was a warship,
Ah.
and they came to kill everyone.
Oh, actually, this is something I don't know if you ever saw. Lightning Rabbit, were you ever introduced to N2N's own, to the N's own Glorious Leader?
Oh my god,
No.
Zenchan!
Let me introduce you to, as Nai so accurately puts
Oh,
it,
dear Lord Jesus, help me.
this it was created by the fans of N2N, to the N, together in the live stream, as I worked Pony Creator, and they voted on what they wanted to see. This is their OC. Our
Okay,
Lord
let
and
me have a
Savior.
down.
The maid! Don't forget the maid!
Oh, yes, of course.
Someone wanted pony girls and nurses' costumes.
We'll show it after Lightning Rabbit's had a chance to see this one. This is Lord Zenith Osmos.
I'm just
Also, I'm about
downloading
to
it now.
send
I'll
you
have a look.
something you had, darling, and I want you to look
So-
at it when
so
I
what
do.
is
Canada
this
doesn't
before-
have a military. That's a bit
Before
harsh,
I
sounds
open,
mean.
before I open this, what is this again?
This is Lord Zenith Osmos. He is our Lord and Savior.
Okay, let me.
I just call him
Okay.
Zenchan because I couldn't remember his whole name.
Well,
So you can
he's
just call him Zenchan if you want.
he's got an interesting design.
Yes, he also has a pet. His pet's
Oh,
name
really?
is Diffolicious.
Duhad's favorite thing.
This is Diffolicious, his pet owl of a sort.
Glorious.
Diffolicious is of course
Dewey-chan, you take that folder, that file, all right?
Oh, plus Patty.
Yes,
Patty.
it was a great day.
Okay.
can use
Oh
that as the
dear. Okay.
background if you would.
Why does all of this have to happen?
Because the fans actually wanted it. Oh, and Nani's sending something, so I will grab
Yes,
that.
that's a
real
new
quick.
background for this episode of the show.
Glorious
Fair enough.
leaders off to
Oh, and
discover the
finally,
Pegasus.
Our fans also wanted sent in fan art of our Lord and Savior.
And I made one
Oh,
too.
brilliant.
So this is Lord Zenith Osmos the Maid
At my request.
at Nani's request. I
Everything
where it
needs
is
to be pony maids.
I feel like I shouldn't be saving these things. I'm a little worried.
Yeah, I don't know
I
how
feel like
safe
you
these
should.
are to
Oh.
save.
They are
Oh no,
entirely
none of
safe.
it's safe.
You
They
can
will-
use these in the army. Whenever you see North Koreans, you can shine these pictures at them. They're like, what's a picture?
Yeah. You'd be
Oh,
like,
dude, that-
what is
that's
this
like-
technology you have? You appear to have printed something on some paper.
Here we go, and here is Nani. Well done. We have
I tried.
that is the fairy link the fairy link version of Padsave.
It's a flutter pony.
Oh, I get it. That's actually pretty good then. Yeah. He's got the hat and stuff. That's actually really good.
I don't know what Petty Chan's OC is, so
Oh
You
my
cut it
goodness,
off.
what is that?
go.
Oh, what? Be a jerk to Nani's art. Why don't you, Lightning Rat?
No, the thing you sent,
Which one, the maid or Diffolicious?
the maid.
Oh yeah, those fans of ours were like, "Oh, we love this character. We want to draw him." And that's
So
one of the
Duhad.
maids. We had a couple of maids. That one was the best.
Glorious leader has declared that he's off to discover the Pegasus. I wish him luck in his
Why
mighty
is
endeavors.
Defolicious here? Is he willing?
He is the pet of Lord Zenith Osmos. Here, I'll actually show you. There's a picture of them together. It is
see.
right here. It is. Here you go. This is, and I'll show this for the benefit of Mr. Pibbs. This is me, obviously. The TARDIS. That'd
gosh,
be
how many
Diffolicious
pictures do
and
we
Lord
have?
Zenith Osmos. Yeah, so there you go. It's a big happy to the end family.
I see.
Glorious.
That's what I should have done. I should have edited the picture I did before of Zen-chan into the background of the lightning pretend thing.
Oh my goodness, that would have been our image. That would have been it. That would be nothing tops that.
No. My goodness.
Oh my god. Yeah, Lord
Glorious.
Zenith was pretty great. He was he's our man. Oh my god. I do
Glorious.
the Defoe voice that goes with Defolicious, but unfortunately that would legitimately cause me to go mute.
Aw, poor baby Duhad.
It's alright.
Nani,
What
he's
did
older
do
than
to
you.
your
He's not a baby.
voice?
Shush,
Ah.
everything is a baby when it's in pain.
Cabral
then.
getting all defensive. Oh, what's the matter, Cabral?
I'm obviously jealous.
You jelly of Nani and
Yes, I am jelly.
He is the ultimate gel.
Yeah,
You
I have
should
the
be.
ultimate
right now. His glorious leader's talking mouthpiece is most pleased with non-Apples.
gel. Fantastic. He's now off to discover the Pegasus. I am a Pegasus, actually.
No, you're not. You're a human being. I've seen you.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
I'm just wearing a costume.
You did like a camera at one point. I saw you. You were all fleshy and human-like.
Nope,
Yeah.
you must be mistaken. I am a
no,
Wait,
Victorian.
let's just quickly check. How many people in this call right now are humans?
Well, obviously, I am.
I cannot confirm or deny that.
Okay. Well, I'll take
I'm not
that.
a human, I'm a living doll.
Fair enough.
Okay, well that's all right. Because I mean, if there were humans here, we might have some trouble.
Yes, as you know, glorious leader and how he is with humans.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna check that because for a second there, I was slightly worried that you might have actually been humans. That could have been
weird.
nasty.
Yeah. God, dude. I swear to God, though, like,
I'm a Vaporeon.
wouldn't it be
Humans
great?
are so overrated.
Oh,
Do you
no,
mean
good-
you swear to the
ew.
glorious leader? Not swear to God.
Dude, I'm so sick of people deciding to just bash on humans, like, without even giving them a chance. They're great.
We have hands.
Well,
like, a couple
that's what
years
you
ago-
say, but the glorious leader
have
doesn't see
glorious
it that
leader.
way.
Well, see, here's the thing. A couple of years ago, I thought humans were, stupid and immature and babyish, and then I decided to start watching it. And I was like, oh my god, humans are great. Like, humans are actually pretty great.
But humans like destroy the planet and stuff.
Dude, that's
Oh,
part of what
the
makes them so
show.
cool. Yeah, My Little Human is great.
Yeah.
Th-
Yeah,
Fantastic.
to
Would
be
you
fair,
not want
I
a
wouldn't
human?
like humans half as much if they didn't destroy the planet.
Yeah,
Let's be
come on,
honest.
yeah, you love the villains. The villains are the best part of that show.
Yeah,
I always
and
thought
they're
those
a-
were the main
they're in
characters.
plentiful supply in the
yeah.
human race.
It's a great morality show. It's awesome. We don't get enough of that. Like human beings, they're like they're great.
Yeah, there's
I don't
nothing
know. I
like
would have
more
preferred
than-
it with more pink.
Come on, we get enough. We live in a world.
Glorious
When,
Peter's
when they
allergic-
make the bloodshed
We-
pink instead of red, then I'll watch it.
We live in a world of garish colors. Can't we have a little bit of grittiness? I mean, like just to spice things up. I mean, does everything have to be realistic looking? No, we can
That's
have things that
Peter.
are unrealistic and gritty. That's
Although I
that's the
am
thing.
starting to get tired of like the sandy tones and everything.
Like just pastels everywhere. I mean, come on, guys. Really, photorealism not that important.
Oh no,
Yeah, we've got to go in a different direction.
I'm totally cool with the not pastels. I'm not all into the browns and the sands everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Neutral colors, blah.
It's all right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I will give you that. But come on.
Yeah, that's the main reason I don't like humans is because they're all like, well, not all
MLH
of them.
is the
They're beige
yeah,
colors.
was the original. You can't hate it because everyone started trend setting based off of it.
Yeah, but you know that that's the only reason why half the people watch it is because they want to be hip and crisp and down with the kids.
Oh come on,
I
now.
mean,
Like,
Glorious Leader's hip and crisp with it, and I think that's why most
Glorious
people
Leader
actually watch
loves the hit crisp kids, yo.
it. Yo.
Yeah.
All the way down.
Yeah,
yo.
but he's always going to be original no matter what happens. You can't really emulate his successes in trend setting because he is the best.
Exactly.
Eh,
Sadly, I must depart. Actually, forgive me, Glorious Leader, for I must go.
all right, well, whatever. I mean, like
I have company coming
you'll
over. in a
have
bit, so-
Glorious Leader to answer to, but fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
whatever you
Yeah.
say, man.
Like, gosh. Well, thank you for letting me come back. It was fantastic fun. I do love
Letting
talking
you come
about
Yeah,
back.
letting
We
you
didn't-
come back.
Yes, they've allowed me to come back
You
after the
show
last
up
time.
For once, in like a blue moon, you're like, well, thank you so much for inviting me back on. You.
Yeah, we
Nerd.
totally like banned AR from the show or something. That
Yeah, that's
totally
why
he
didn't
never
happen,
shows
but
up.
it
As you
totally
can tell from the last live stream that I hosted, they're like, no, never again.
because he's too much fun. It was too good, and it made the rest of us look bad. So he's not allowed.
Yeah,
to-
that was the issue here.
And that's why they brought me on.
Well, the
Yeah,
last thing
Padsave's
remember
mediocre.
remember the Hitler episode
The,
of my
kidding.
the
Kenny,
World War II arc was great. Like,
Yeah,
easily
World War
the best
II arc was
action the show
fantastic.
has.
I think it might have been better than the North Korean arc.
The North Korean arc just kind of got old. It just goes nowhere. It's just constantly the same thing over and over again. They try to ramp up tension, but it's like, oh
It's
no, like
constantly
you always
stuck
know
in
it's
the
going.
1980s.
Well, it's like every time it's like, oh man, it's going to be super crazy and everything's going to go to hell, and it's like, no, not really. It's just biding
Our
time.
nukes were all fake.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you can only pull the same fake outs so many times. Come on, writers, do
Yeah.
something original. Like, give them
Yeah,
some
just-
proper nukes or something.
Yeah.
Ribbons.
I mean, they're so antagonistic as well. They really don't like the US, and yet, like, nothing ever happens between them.
That's the other thing. It's like the show kind of has gotten to the point at this point where like everything is almost too dark. It's like, yeah, we get it. Politics is in human world is bad and stuff, but like, come on, does it have to be this unrelentingly grimdark? Come on, that's not what
Yeah.
we
North
watch
Korea
the
has
show.
fantastic politics.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because they don't have any. There's no arguments because
Exactly,
Glorious
there's no
Leader sorts it all
arguments.
out for us.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
mean, if it
competition
wasn't-
for them.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Glorious Leader, the whole thing would be stupid. But I mean, thank God for him, right?
Yeah,
Best
exactly.
villain,
Of course.
easily best villain.
Yes. And now I depart.
All right, see ya.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
See you. Good to see you
Wouldn't
again,
wanna
Patty.
Be ya.
Actually, you probably would because I'm not sick.
Oh.
As you cough.
I shouldn't have laughed, but yeah.
It hurts to enjoy life.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, whatever, yeah. No, baby, come back, says Arglov. Arglov.
Hey, look, here's the
Oh,
thing.
goof.
It's a thing.
I'll link it to sound speed as well because he's here.
Alright, yeah, do it. Do it, you monkey. Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. I think
You didn't sound very happy.
No, it's just like I probably shouldn't post that one on the actual stream, but yeah, I'm guessing you picked that out of the painter ponies.
How did you know?
Because we're in the same group.
No concrete evidence. Further study is needed.
Yeah. Soundspeed says to shove that little thumb emoticon somewhere
Oh,
inappropriate.
could you possibly shove it somewhere appropriate?
No, not really.
Oh, come on, for the fans.
No.
No, all right. Well, it's all right. They will understand eventually. There'll be some long nights where we have to explain to them that sometimes grown-ups don't like to do things for good little fans, and bad things happen to good fans, and that's why they can't have another dog.
What are you talking about?
Does anybody even know
Repressed
what we're
memories.
talking about anymore?
No,
Wonderful.
So-
Then I think our work here is done.
I think we have accomplished all there is to accomplish.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
We've done everything that was needed here.
pretty much.
Please, Soundspeed, please gloriously just spit in my mouth. Brilliant.
So, ponies.
Ponies. Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice.
Pretty great. Those are things.
You can ride them and they can pull plows and
Oh my goodness, yeah, they're
colorful.
yeah, they're
Sometimes,
colourful as well.
like brown and white.
If you get
and
some
black.
permanent marker out, they're colourful.
You get some paints, just slosh it all
Yeah.
over. Get some purple ones.
You know
some blue
about
ones,
paints? Use permanent marker. That's where it's at.
just
No,
scribble
You
Well,
actually
all
can
over.
dye white horses, and they actually do often get accidentally dyed blue from human chemicals. So
Really?
there are some fantasy-colored horses. But
Oh my god, we need to chemically spill more horrible things all over ponies, so we can have even
Yeah.
more blue ponies.
I say we do it
it's
right
not
now.
harmful for them, but some human chemicals, like if you use horse shampoo and it's not really specific, on white horses they turn blue.
Huh.
That sounds brilliant.
Oh, so yeah, the live stream occasionally gets laggy. Our golf. By the way,
I can
people in
think
the
of
chat, feel
nothing
free to
better.
ask us anything, and we will answer anything.
Provided
can
it's
have-
appropriate.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's appropriate, obviously. Oh my god.
You can still ask the question, we just won't answer it.
Yeah, like, oh my goodness.
Noni doesn't
It'll
want to
be a-
see your crazy questions.
It'll be ignored, and we'll pretend it never happened.
All right, here's a little
Yeah.
game. Sly Cooper, ex Celestia, yay or nay? So that's our.
I don't see why that would be a yay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say nay. I mean, that's a thief and the benevolent ruler of a fantasy kingdom. So nay.
Yeah, it's
nay.
beloved
I've
leader.
never seen or played or whatever Sly Cooper, so no comment.
Okay, fair enough. Here's one for Noony, actually. And I'm just coming up with this one. This isn't actually one that anyone suggested yet, but Noony.
Mhm.
Let's say Firefly X Sovereign.
What?
Firefly X Sovereign. Yay or nay?
Firefly from G1 with
From G1
Sovereign.
with Sovereign
the
from
villain from the first Mass
from
Effect
Mass
game.
Effect 1, yeah. Gen 1's in both cases, obviously.
It
They
could
both
happen.
fly. They're both
no?
pretty cool.
I mean, Firefly was the hero and he's the villain, and that doesn't really work.
Oh, but it's-
also,
it's
the
like
sizes are
forbidden,
completely
though.
incompatible.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, like, you know, like, you can't tell me that there weren't, like, romantic evenings spent between Saren and Sovereign, just wine and dine in the bowels.
Well, I mean,
of the ship.
obviously, Sovereign was already in Saren's head, so
That's true.
I mean, who knows what could be going on in there? But
But still, okay, nay, that's fair, that's fair. Soundspeed's actually asking Cabral X Padsave, yay or nay? Nay. I don't think Cabral deserves him. I think that
I'm saying nay because I want Padsave for myself.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies.
Patty can do better. Sorry, Cabral. Sorry, ladies.
No, I'm just
And
not
by
gonna have an
ladies, I of
opinion.
course mean everyone.
Okay, so just passing around.
And I can't answer this because of conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here's one that's a little bit easier for Padsave. Padsave, maple syrup, versus X hockey.
Wait, is this a versus or a ship?
Shipping hockey and maple syrup.
like
You mean it
being-
hasn't been done already?
Yeah, no, like we're talking about like the anthropomorphized versions of hockey and maple syrup.
Yeah, and I'm asking this hasn't been done yet? Why hasn't it been done yet?
I don't know, but it's
It should be done.
it's
should
hot.
I
be
demand
Uh,
this become a
60 sweet.
thing.
It gets all of my yes.
Okay, great. All of the yes, perfect.
Actually,
Lightning
you know, that
Rabbit.
makes me think. I've
Oh,
seen
what?
lots of cereal boxes and all that with the hockey players on them, but I've never seen a bottle of maple syrup with hockey on the front.
Ooh, all right,
Well, there you go.
there we go.
It's a what's that word? A relationship where unrequited love. Only the hockey has maple syrup.
Delta
on
X
and not the other way
Noony,
around.
what? No!
No, that's weird. That's
I
weird.
haven't met Delta.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
It just
I got one for Lightning Rabbit.
Someone is
Actually,
calling
since he
me.
hasn't-
Why is someone calling me when I'm in a call? Go
I
away.
don't know. But yes, Lightning Rabbit. Here's an easy one for you, based on your own national heritage.
yeah.
The third, Richard the Lionheart, X, Mary Therese of Austria.
Nah.
No, that would be a
Nah.
strong political union combining one of the largest of the time, land powers in Central Europe with England, giving them basically complete immunity to like threat from the French or other continental powers, since they wouldn't want to engage in a joint naval and land war with the Austro-Hungarian Empire and England, both at their peaks.
I'm still
Pretty
going to say
good.
nah.
All right,
Well,
all
when
right.
you think about it, we still controlled a quarter of the globe, so I think we'll be all right without having that ship.
Okay.
See, I'd have to agree with that because I'd be worried about the divorce. Who
Yeah.
would take Canada?
Oh man, that would be unfortunate.
That could get nasty. Yeah.
And I think at that time also the states. Who would have taken the states?
All right, we got a fan.
Well, I
one
think
for
we would have
once.
tried to give them away, actually.
Yeah, just put it up for adoption. Fleur de Lis ex Stellar Eclipse. Was that the kid in the wheelchair?
What?
Who's Stellar Eclipse? Well,
Mm.
there's was that the one in the wheelchair. Yeah, okay, it's the one.
Is there wheelchair ponies now?
Yeah, in
Yeah, there was
Tradia.
one.
There was a wheelchair or brown pony.
I missed wheelchair ponies?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was actually voiced by, I want to say, a kid that had cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
And-
Fudge! I gotta see that. Somebody remind me later.
Yeah,
Linked.
trade you. There you go. Yeah, I'd see it. Fleur de Lis strikes me as the type of person who'd be pretty okay with that, assuming they had a lot in common.
Oh my gosh, it's actually a real horse wheelchair. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I love this. I need
Yeah.
to see this. I'm in love.
Yeah, it's great. He doesn't have a very large role in the episode or anything, but like he is there. He is a voice character.
Oh, they made an SFM version of him.
Huh.
Yeah, I want to think that it was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation wish.
Yeah. There was,
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
Yeah, and DHX was like, yeah,
Okay.
sure. Yeah, it was cool.
Spinal atrophy, not or entropy, not cerebral palsy. I was wrong.
Okay.
I apologize.
It's atrophy.
Atrophy.
Oh, he's got spinal atrophy. Okay.
Man, that is like
Entropy.
Yeah, here you go. Entropy, yes. So yeah, here you go.
No, it's not
People
entropy, it's
of the
atrophy.
YouTubes and the streams. This is the person we're talking about. The one who has his spine kind of thing. You'd imagine that those wings would probably be able to help alleviate some of the problems that would come from having your back.
Nah.
not
Nah. Well, because if it's spinal
Oh,
atrophy,
well,
then
no,
the wings
you
probably.
wouldn't want it like forever. I mean, oh yeah, God, that's right. Because I guess it depends on like where, like at what point the nervous system begins to break down. Man, that's like terrible. That could be really bad. Like even with wings.
That's why it's not a very nice condition to have.
Yeah, super happy he has that wheelchair because that's a super cool wheelchair.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. About saying, yeah, so yeah, apparently he is also okay with people doing interesting things with his OC. So
Yeah, there were lots of questionable pictures of his OC.
well, glad he's okay with it. I guess that's
Yeah, he didn't mind. That was
Yeah.
the best thing.
that's.
He understands the rules of the internet.
Well, you
Yeah,
know
he
what?
knew.
That's-
He's seen it.
He's been
Rules.
around.
I wonder what the rules of the internet are, whether they've changed at all. Let's have a look.
I don't know.
I think they've added rules or like sub rules of rules, but I think the rules are pretty much the same and
Damn it,
have
sounds
been
like
Yeah,
unchanged.
well, it kind of got
Probably
stupid
Discord.
after a while because then you've got like about 100 like pre-rules before you get to rule number 1. Like you've got rule 0.5 and rule 0.97.2.
See,
Rule
I've never really-
7.92 was the best.
I can't even remember what those ones were. I know I've only really considered like from 1 on the pre rules should.
Yeah. Also, then you've got like sub rules. So you've got like do not talk about B as number 1. Then you've got a 1.1. You've got 1.618. You've got 5. You've got 2, 2.2, 2.3,
Rule
2.4.
5, don't admit your love for a specific pony when showing your face online. That sounds pretty
Yeah.
specific to NLP and not so much the internet in general.
What was
Yeah,
it?
and then you've got someone's written the whole of pi out, and it says expect us. ABC, Amiga's Epic, so is Tumblr. Yeah, they should stop people from editing the rules of the internet page.
Probably.
Let's see if Rule 34 is still the same. Yeah.
I gotta imagine, yeah.
Rule 34 would be unchanged. I know that there's some sub rules of it.
Yeah,
There's
34
11 sub rules.
Oh, jeez.
I want to say that one was 34p.
There's 34 infinite. And there's 34 times 2.
Yeah, Rule 63 and Rule 34 are never going to change. Like, those are, like, they have become
Yeah.
the shorthands for entire subgenres of of things. So at this point, it's kind of impossible to change those because they have in and of themselves become like descriptive words for things.
Yeah,
not
Rule
just
69 is
descriptions.
just immature.
Yeah. With Rule 621, I've never
I am
heard
happy
of
not to know the rules of the internet by their numbers.
They're
Yeah.
it's not so much that you know them by their numbers. It's just that
Oh,
like
I'm just looking it up. I don't know this
Yeah.
stuff off by heart.
some of the numbers have just become the shorthands for things, like R63, R64, R60. God, what is wrong with me? R64, R34, and I guess R621. I don't know so much about that one.
R621, what?
I don't know. Agrippa is saying that that's apparently one that people know, but I don't think that's the case because, like, I know
think-
those other two are like super ingrained. Like everyone just like that. Oh, you mean this? Like, you don't even have to say anything else. Like that is just a word. That at this point it has no relation to the list anymore. It is just a word in and of itself.
Rule 621 is the previous rule was brought to you by the Elmo, Teletubby, and Waluigi Society for misspelling.
I'm confused.
What?
And the rule previous was Elmo, the Teletubbies, and Waluigi get together once a month to spell things wrong.
Oh my god.
And Rule 622 is George Takei is your uncle, no exceptions. Sorry, I'm not going to read that one out, but it's quite funny.
I'm
Oh
just
my.
gonna sit here and pretend I know what's going on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend I'm reading the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get
sounds
some
me-
editing done and pretend I'm listening.
Fair enough. Sounds
See
me. Do
Rule
not post that link.
358.5. 3.8.5 isn't a real rule.
Forgot to. Agrahoof, look, like he'll post that. We'll like get like a link to that in like the next Let's Read or something, and we'll
What,
put
sorry?
it there rather than here because like this is not necessarily the appropriate place. This is a Derpy Buru link. I'm not going to click on that.
What is... Wait. Is E61 a rule? Because I just thought it was a website.
I don't know. I am unaware.
Because
Just realized something brilliant.
I thought it was monosodium glutamate.
Huh.
E621.
I thought the website
Okay,
was
yes, sorry,
cool.
Noony. Were you
Oh.
going to say something, Noony? Sorry, I know we've
Well-
like interrupted randomly.
I just learned that if you change, this is kind of irrelevant, but if you change the color of window backgrounds in any MS operating system, it changes the pages of your Word documents to match.
That's
I'm now
pretty cool,
entirely
isn't it?
editing pink documents, and that is like the best thing,
Well, there you go.
best possible thing.
It sounds like it'd be like hard on the eyes after a while.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Some shades are actually easier on the eyes than white.
No.
I find working in lab
Lovely.
work in it is a lot easier on the eyes, but pink right now because it's pink.
Yeah. Like it depends on the color. Though some colors are way worse. Generally speaking, like anything that's kind of a very soft, light color is a little easier than stark white. But as you get past a certain darkness, it just becomes very difficult. And that darkness is not very high. Like you have to be very soft in your color.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I explaining this all to you? Oh, you know what? No, we can do because my like I'm just coughing and hurting, and we're missing Cabral, and instead of going for a full 2 hours, we can go for another 5 minutes and then spend 15 minutes watching that new video. Since you haven't seen that yet, we'll show the people in the stream that as well. It's pretty cool.
Oh, the TF2 one?
Video.
Yes.
What video?
I have actually seen that one, but it's okay.
Oh well, fine. Just break my heart.
Well, I'm sorry, but you know, it did come out about 2 days ago, so I
Fair enough.
kind
Well,
of
whatever. We can.
I knew
Alright,
by that point.
Like, take a big old nap on my dreams and hopes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you are. Speaking of which, what you been up to over the last couple of days since finishing finales?
Sleeping. I think I did the washing up at some point, but I haven't had the chance to do it since. That's really it, actually.
Fair enough. Can we be expecting to see you more often? Like, for instance, for Let's Read coming up this Sunday, Living the Dream, on this very YouTube channel.
Well, I'd hope so, because I'm probably not going to have much else to do
Awesome. Well, you know you're going to
for
have
about
more.
2 months.
Yeah, you know what you are going to have time to do.
What?
I'm going to buy you a video game, and we're going to play it, possibly
Well,
with the rest of the Banner Bunnies.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I do already have Payday. I know you said
you
that.
have paid it too?
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever. I'll buy you anything else. Just like, whatever. Name it. Do you have Brave New World?
Brave New World. Yeah, you got that for me too.
Oh, Jesus. Why am I so... Hold on, I need a good...
All of these games you're listing off possibly buying for me, you already bought for me.
I need a quick best pony picture. Well, second best after Colgate, obviously. But, right, I probably shouldn't Google...
God, Saspy, why'd you link that to me?
this is Google shopping. I'm going to quickly... Here we go. This image will do. A new tab. There you go. So, yeah, I have to ask myself, why am I so generous? And this is actually a perfect image to encapsulate the type of generous I am. This is me, basically. This is me and Lightning Rabbit.
You constrict the life out of people by being overly generous.
I'm overly generous in things that I also kind of want, and then put people through horrible discomfort by giving them more than they need. So
that sounds about right.
This is me and you right here. This is like an exact image of our relationship.
Yeah, pretty much. I agree with that.
I like there's also tree involved.
Yeah, it's a weird relationship. Not gonna lie. All right, BRB, Brad, that's all right. Yeah, I'm simply the most generous creature.
Hang on a second. I can't see someone's profile picture on Skype. Hang on. Padsave, I can't see your profile picture.
Do you have him in your contacts?
No, I'm trying to rectify that.
Oh, schnapples.
If for no other reason than because I want to see his profile picture.
It's pretty cool. It's like a
well,
rainbow.
if you can't see it, you must think I drew an awfully odd pony.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Gracious.
It's a fair point.
Oh, I found it. Made sense.
Indeed, Robot Nani. Wait, you said.
What?
Yeah,
I'm a
exactly.
I heard
robot
many
again.
words in a very short time.
It's alright. Nani became a robot.
I want to be a robot.
No, everyone's doing it.
It is
I want to
alright.
be
You don't
human.
have to. You have to worry about it. Robots aren't the worst thing in the world. Just yeah,
They're
you just
pretty
gotta
bad,
kinda
but they're not the
embrace
worst.
your robot self. Get down with your bad robot self. Just
Bun
Just
and
don't
bun
think in
self.
paradoxes.
yeah, just repeat after me.
Sounds good. I'll get
Beep
that.
boop. No, okay, well, we're
No,
fine. You
it's
don't have to
too
have
much.
robot
Done.
pride.
Incidentally, could you resend me that
That might have fixed it. I
Lightning
don't
Returns
know.
plus Padsave? Because
Yeah.
I haven't got it on me.
You return. Man, that joke. I think I made that joke like 5 times in the lead up to your actual return.
Lightning
Which one?
Yeah, it's like Lightning Returns. Ha ha! That's a terrible game.
That's your best joke, Duhad. You made me so happy. I was telling everyone about that.
Oh, that's right. That's a game name.
Yeah, it's the name.
Yes,
of
and
the
it's one of my
Final
favorite video games. So Duhad was being an absolute pet.
Fantasy. Ha! What can I say? I'm there to give other people what they want, even when I don't realize that's really what they want.
What?
Oh, come on, like
Um,
you don't know I love Final Fantasy.
All right, okay. I might have had some inkling about that prior, but you can't.
I mean,
prove
last time we talked and you pointed out the posters on my wall right next to the pony. Picture of the baby.
that. Boop, you are
Which
a
I
robot.
may
Sorry.
should not have maybe said like that.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Fortunately for you,
Give
whatever
in,
embarrassing
give
thing you
in.
said. Yeah. Just surrender. You.
Can somebody resend me the Padsave Lightning Returns poster? Because for some reason I've lost
I
it.
can after the stream, if no one else can, because like I just need to not have it open when I send it, or else it'll be like. Actually, no, I can. Hold on. Let me.
Hold on, I can get it for you.
Yeah.
I just need to find it.
There you go. It's right there.
Thank you, Duhad.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sandspeed. That's a great great non-Avalos quote, a classic of hers. Nani, for the fans, you wanna like quote off one of your that classic zinger of yours that's in the chat right now?
11001011101010.
Ah, classic Nani.
Yeah, now what does that actually
Put
mean?
that on a T-shirt.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. Isn't those codes for something?
It's
Let's
binary.
type in.
So did
The
I? If someone
binary-
just made me say something obscene, I'm never talking to them
It's
again.
not here's the thing about binary. You can't actually talk binary. Like binary.
Well, you can if you're talking in ASCII.
Okay, yeah. If you
Convert it to binary.
Yeah, if you can
Yeah.
if you can convert ASCII to binary and stuff. Yeah, but basically, even then, the 10111 that wouldn't be like an actual word. That would be like 3 letters of a word.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
only
we could
like
make a word.
that's only
Mhm.
like 2 letters,
Yeah,
and then an extra bit.
yeah. Code is very very long because basically each like set of like 3 is just like a dot, and so you have to
Apparently,
several
when you
dots.
translate that comes out as and hashtag 203 semicolon and hashtag 107 semicolon.
Interesting. I think that might be a bit. I think that's the computer exploding, trying to actually show you what that would look like. Because again,
Probably.
it should look like ASCII. It should look like a bunch of dots.
Well, it would be an error because ASCII would. I think for ASCII it requires 8 bits to make a letter, and
Yeah.
there's 17 characters there.
So what you probably actually get is a black screen with a couple of tiny dots scattered around said screen, making up nothing.
This is a message. I don't know what it says. It was on the translation page for the binary to text thing.
Ah.
So I can convert that to text somehow. I don't know
All right, cool. So see
what
if you can figure
it
that one out.
says. It says, "Be sure to drink your Ovaltine."
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's a
Right,
cute
okay.
reference.
I want to see the version of a Christmas Story where it's all in binary.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be
sounds-
interesting.
Sunspeed, yeah, the classic Cabral quote.
Right, let's find out what
don't
that
even,
is.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Just want to check.
Given his Cabral,
I
something
hate.
probably
Oh,
named.
okay. Very clever, Soundspeed. Very clever. Don't anyone go to the translator and type that in.
I can take a guess at what it probably means.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see this.
I can give you what it translates as, or you can type it in yourself.
Yeah, just send it to him as a private message.
Oh well.
Okay.
You're a private
Well,
individual.
you can look it up yourself if you want.
Oh, well, fine. Make it difficult for people.
Website's right here.
Oh, there you go.
Um,
Take the gender test
I see.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to copy
hang
this
on.
link.
Don't go to that website.
Okay, I'm not going to copy that list.
Do not do that.
Wait a minute, I just read the description on that thing.
Yes.
You
Well,
guy.
the fact that it was on E61 should have been an indicator.
Well, I
but,
don't know what E61 is.
well, you know now that it is
yeah,
not
well,
exactly.
especially now that I've read that stupid, like, that stupid description. Like- Noony's gone. No!
Yeah.
Oh no. Where'd she go?
Snake? Snake? Snake?
Snarky.
Steak. I like steak.
Yeah, get that steak on the go.
Can I have mine rare?
You can have it rarity.
Oh! It's funny because that's the name of a pony.
Yeah, you're bad for making that joke.
Sansi, what words are you putting in Non-Ivelis's mouth when she is not here to defend herself from your vile accusations of
It says.
0110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100 00001.
Don't read that out. You don't know what it means.
Okay, fair enough. All of our robot viewers are just going, oh my
Yeah.
god! I can't.
Well, I can
believe
link
he
you what
said
that translates as.
Yeah, that's sent to me after the show. After the show, in the night.
I don't know what sort of games, newfangled games, do you old young people play nowadays?
Well, we played the Civilizations, and we also
Yeah,
played.
but I
there we
already
go.
have that.
Hey, and we played the Team Fortress 2s,
Yeah, I have that too. Though.
and we played we played the Payday 2, obviously. We listened to the Devil music, the Bon Jovi and the Beastie Boys.
Right.
What else do I mean?
Do you have Guns of Icarus?
I do have Guns of Icarus.
Yeah. Well, I've got that too.
Okay.
Play
do you have
Smite.
Bro Force?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a game by Devolver Digital. It's actually really funny, but it's co-op.
I still have no idea what it is.
It's a side-scrolling shoot 'em up platforming game where you basically play as a wide assortment of iconic 80s action characters, all done in 8-bit and like renamed so that instead of like Commando, you are Bromando, and instead of
I see.
Conan the Barbarian, you're Bronan the Barbarian.
Of
It's like
course.
this is really silly, but it's really fun and really funny.
Hey, Soundspeed. Do you remember Gunishment?
Oh man. Hey, by the way, Soundspeed, go 10110001101001000110010 yourself.
That sounded very mean.
I have no
Why
idea.
you gotta
what that
be
is.
so mean?
That's probably like.
Do I want to know what he's putting in the chat?
No.
Probably not. I honestly have no idea. It's basically just a bunch of ones and zeros.
If someone wants to make sure he's not putting something dirty before my name, that would be nice.
Fair enough. Lightning Rabbit, you're in charge of.
If he does, I'm going to
I
try
already
and attempt
checked.
to from the chat in some manner.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say this, and it will be extremely juvenile, but you won't know what it means. 01110000011111100111100111111000000.
Oh,
Lightning
snap.
reading binary is amazing.
It actually translates as poop, but there we go.
Oh my god, dude. Be more obscene, why don't you?
Yeah. It was the best thing I could think to type in.
I love it. Like
Oh,
your
dear.
first reaction to that is just like, poop.
Poop. Poop.
You're a poopy head.
Ah.
I got one.
Go ahead.
0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1.
Oh my god! I mean, what does that mean?
Arse.
You make that so
Oh.
amusing
Dude.
and terribly Canadian.
How can I do
10A.
Oh, I should have done that.
Yeah.
I got one that I think we can all agree with here. One.
Oh,
Sorry.
really?
This is one I think we all agree with. Is
God, the way you started reading that was like bloody.
Yeah, 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1.
Right. Well, I think now might be a good time to stop 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1. Yeah, that's a long one. I was trying to type stop talking in binary, but it takes too long.
Yeah, I just said Gyro sucks. That was probably as long as I was going to be able to get.
Yeah, it
And
takes too
I
long.
wants to hear one real quick before we stop in as Christopher Walken's. So we're going to use the one that he gave us as an example. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0
I don't hear any ones here.
0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1.
Yay!
What did that translate as?
Pure poetry, Duhad.
002. There we go. That would explain it.
My good. Oh my goodness. Did you oh lordy, you remember the you ever see I know how many of you watched the show Futurama.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, there's a classic little bit in one of the earlier episodes where a robot has a nightmare, and in his sleep he starts tossing and turning, like, no, 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 is 1. He's like, oh, wake up, you're having a nightmare. It's okay. It's like, it's so horrible. I thought I saw 2. It's like, no, don't worry.
It's okay.
Twos
We
don't
all know
exist.
twos don't exist.
An incredible insight into the world of what robots think and dream.
Yeah. Oh, funny thing about Futurama actually is on the subject of stupid languages. You know how like that show actually has a lot of scenes where there's like weird alien writing everywhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, turns out that is actually a proper alphabet that was created by the show staff, and you can translate all of that into secret messages.
What do they say?
All sorts of things. I mean, like, they're all over the show. They're in, like, background scenes. They're in, like, the openings before they translate for the opening titles. They're like, everywhere. It turns out it's not just scribbles all over, like, the backgrounds to add in flavor. They are actually written out secret messages in a custom design font.
So much effort into that, and now the show is no more.
I know.
Yeah.
Sad.
Soundspeed Game Newell has that nightmare with the number 3.
Yeah. I thought I saw the number 3 for a second. It's okay, Gabe. We'll never go that high.
There was actually a pretty great one, which was like shortly after Gabe came out as liking MLP. There's a post of just like the head of Hasbro just like, "Hey Gabe, would you like to work on a season of My Little Pony? He's like, oh, great, yeah, which season? 3. Okay. Season 3 was not very good.
No.
Just want to end on that note. We're gonna stop like half an hour early. Just in
the wake of the shocked silence.
Yeah, just like
After you
want to
saying
end
that.
on this one cheerful note. Season 3 wasn't that good.
Season 3 was overrated. Everyone goes, oh, good night, everyone. And
Da. No, but seriously.
yeah.
Season 3 wasn't horrible. It had some really good bits, but it's like season 6 of Buffy. It was just not very good by comparison to the other stuff. And 4 was not forgettable. 4 was great. I think 4
I
is
get it.
probably my favorite.
Forgettable.
Yeah. 4 actually might have
found
been
that really increasingly funny.
Despite some weak episodes, I think 4 was probably my favorite actually.
I like shows as amusement something. I found funny.
What was that?
It's so great.
Oh, what was that? What was it, Nane? Yes.
I said I like how Light shows his amusement for something by just being like, "That was funny." Like
he's the human incarnation of Mod Pie.
he's
I try my
perfect.
best.
Yeah, he's just like I'm.
It's
I'm
that
actually pretty
British,
accurate now.
what's name? Reservedness.
The reservations.
The reservations. I've made reservations for dinner at 12.
Oh man.
Wait, 12?
Yeah, it's like pretty
That'd be
late or
ridiculously
early.
late to eat dinner.
Well, later or early.
No, it'll always be late.
I only eat dinner at 8 or 9.
Yeah, I eat dinner at 6.
Yeah, I eat dinner around like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Up she rises
I don't know why, but
in the
loads of-
morning.
We're doing Drunken Sailor now. No,
Yeah,
I don't know why, but everyone I talk to for some reason eats at like 8. I think you, Padsave, are the first person who I've talked to who actually eats at a normal time like me.
Well, yeah,
I
think that comes
It
with a
is
lot of.
considered normal historically.
Soundspeed, you don't
Wait,
eat dinner
was it?
on kind
Wow.
of being poor. As your friend, I am deeply sorry and really, my heart goes out to you. As the person who's currently hosting this live stream, poor people.
Wait, what?
God.
Oh wow,
But seriously,
that is,
I'm really
that's
sorry
harsh.
for your situation.
Yeah, that's kind of mean.
Yeah, I think we should like fire Duhad now.
Yeah, and fire me. I'm Charles Foster Kane.
Yeah, well, I'm
Actually, I probably have given
British.
more. Really given more. And all right, so
quite dark,
Bum wants
so-
to say that he felt the build-up of season finale was weak. I think most of the key episodes were pretty good. Equestria Games was a bit underwhelming, but it was fine. And WTF was with Flutterbat. I'll tell you what, WTF was with Flutterbat. Probably one of the best episodes of the season. Absolutely my favorite song of the season. And that is
Stop
over.
the bats! Stop the bats!
You know that,
yeah, it's like a
I
Disney
looked at-
song. It was great.
I like that song because you can change the lyrics to make it sound like the BMP talking about foreigners coming into the country.
Yeah, seriously. Well, the thing is, it sounds almost exact. It sounds in a lot of ways.
Those
like
immigrants will give you a fright,
Yeah.
eating or stealing your money all day and night.
Seeing your job both day and night.
Yeah, that's the one.
But no, seriously, it sounded like in a lot of ways, like when I was listening to it, it reminded me of Frollo's song from Hunchback of Notre Dame, like fire, hellfire, stop the bats, stop the bats. Like it has the same kind of energy, the same kind of dark visual imagery to go along with it.
It's actually very remarkably similar to a song called Trick or Treat that a Vocaloid artist did, which is weird. It seems to a lot of things.
He stole it.
Yeah, I'm comparing hellfire to bats because bats is probably my.
You know what? I never saw Hunchback of the Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I only just saw it this past year. It's not really worth watching, honestly.
And some people are like, oh, but like Hearts as Strong as Horses is better. I'm like, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's got really lazy lyrics. The song tempo is okay, but it's not nearly as good as Bats. It's not the Bats.
As a professional artiste, Duhad didn't like.
As a credible auteur of cinematography, I'd say yeah.
Cinematography. We're talking about song lyrics.
Well, okay, but to be fair, part of the thing I actually like about it is the cinematography used in the thing. That is actually getting into an area that I'm actually like a credible expert in, so I'm going to move away from that because if I don't, I'm going to start getting like really wordy and be like, okay, I really like the composition of this shot and yeah, like we're not
I
going to.
don't think composition's too wordy. We should be okay with the word composition.
No, but like this is something I actually know about, so it's an area I like to avoid in shows because I don't actually like to talk intelligently at all. Ever.
I don't like to be intelligent.
No, it's
you
dumb
should
and
understand
boring.
this.
There's nothing more boring than someone actually talking about something they know anything about.
Yeah, because then they start using their jargon and their words that they know, and then it's like you're left in the dark. Because I could do the exact same thing on another topic.
Yeah, it's like like I do history in films. You have that whole thing about like what was it, like World War II era vehicles thing?
No, I'm more of like electronics and stuff.
Yeah. You have like the
sound
electronics.
systems.
Yeah, you have like.
Yeah, are you thinking of
Rabbit is
me?
planes,
I quite liked
planes,
World War II. Yeah.
Yeah, you have your whole thing with planes. We all
better
have
not
our
get
thing.
those two mixed up.
Yeah, and Noony has like early generation toys and stuff, and like the toys in general. Like she has a crazy knowledge of collectibles. We all have things that we're really like we know a lot about and could actually go on at length about.
If you were really interested in that sort of thing, then it might be quite interesting to hear people talk about it.
No, totally. But
although to be fair, with a lot of jargon and stuff, I tend to when I'm like talking about stuff. Yeah, that's a telephone. Close enough. I tend to like deliberately not use big words that are technical terms because I don't like leaving people behind and using big words.
Yeah, it's generally when like unless you're talking with people who actually are using those words on a regular basis, just using big words that are unintelligible defeats the purpose of using a large word that is a shorthand for a longer sentence. Because you're going to end up having to explain that longer sentence anyway, thus negating any benefit from actually using the big word in the first place. You giant, unbelievable, prats with your big words analysis video.
Soundspeed will understand if I say the Cedar 4. Although, to be fair, those people weren't... They were debaters, and they were just terrible, so...
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, no, I really like Season 4 a lot. I liked Bats a ton.
Also, all hail the Sky Whale.
Sky Whale was great.
I've linked it here.
I adored Coco Pommel, and I liked the giving Fleetfoot a lisp. I thought that was a really
Wait, did she have a lisp?
Yeah, she had a very faint lisp, and it was nice. I like that. Having characters that are actually slightly different.
Twist had a lisp.
Yeah, but Twist was awful, and no one likes Twist.
Yeah,
that's harsh.
Here's the thing.
I think Twist is cute.
All right. Let me rephrase this. Twist isn't actually all that bad. I like to joke about her being awful, but here's the thing. Twist had a lisp that was kind of her character, like her defining character attribute. Like she talked with a very serif lisp. Fleetfoot talked like someone who, like a relatively regular person who had a very slight lisp, and the show made absolutely nothing of that. Like she's just a normal person who happens to have a very slight lisp, and that's great. That is incredible. Like having a character who's like someone who's casually in a wheelchair, or casually has a lisp, or casually has a lazy eye or whatever, and just treating that as completely normal. That's awesome. That is really awesome.
It completely is. I agree with you.
I mean, the list one I didn't even notice.
Exactly, but like if you pay attention, you'll notice like oh yeah, she has a little bit of lisp, but they don't. It's not like brought attention to. It's not meant to make her sound like an idiot or a nerd or something. It's just she has a lisp. Whatever. That's great. I like that a lot. Also, Spitfire was a huge jerk, which made me laugh because I knew that somewhere, Firebolt was crushing his bag of popcorn in rage.
He was, he was sad.
But it was already kind of shown last season that Spitfire was kind of a jerk.
Yes, true, but like, there was like people going like, oh, but no, like she wasn't really a jerk. She was just being a troll search, and like, no, this time she's just being a jerk to
no, this time she's going full-time jerk.
Yeah, she's doing something morally questionable in order
Apprehensible.
to questionable, I'd say more. But yeah, like it's like not particularly right, and for no other reason than she's personally benefiting.
I see.
That's great. I like that. I like people who do things that are morally reprehensible.
Yeah, that's my favorite type of person.
The worst thing was that it kind of confirmed G1 is canon. Wow.
I found that actually kind of
That was great.
neat. I thought the villain was awesome.
Yeah, it confirmed G1 is canon. It had Scorpan and Tyrek appearing as canonical characters. It had Flutter Ponies. G1 equals canon equals good thing.
G1 is amazing.
Yeah, G1 was good.
Yeah.
It was like the other ones.
G1 is still the darkest of all My Little Pony. It's seriously dark.
Yeah, G4 has yet to have people have their eyes cut out and replaced with gemstones. Sorry, wrought out after being
Duhad, you got it
in
wrong.
the darkness for
And
generations.
actually commit murder.
Oh yeah, we haven't yet to actually see canon murder. Which
Well, Sombra died, but it wasn't really the same
Nah.
thing.
Not really.
yeah, we haven't had someone actually like deliberately murder another character, which they did do back in the day.
Oh, it's
I
a
mean,
shame.
only in the
I'd love to
comics, not
see
in
that.
the main cartoon, but still.
Yeah.
The main cartoon was still really dark. I mean,
Yeah.
slavery happened every third episode at least.
Dude, we have had a little bit of slavery. I mean, like we're not totally.
Well, we
without
already did get
slaves.
captured by those diamond dogs that one time.
Yeah, and there was the Empire, which I still say is an analogy for the Soviet Union.
No, that's true. The Empire was like. very similar to slavery.
Actually, by the way, have you listened to the Soviet Union national anthem? Like there's a bit in there. It's like united forever in friendship and neighbor. A
I love the
mighty
Soviet Union's
republic
anthem. It's my
will ever
favorite.
endure.
I mean, I'm
yeah,
not a
it's very
communist,
funny.
but
You could play that over the show, and it'd be great. It would be like perfect. There you go.
yeah. Well,
It's
someone
the
put the
thing
"Go
is-
West" song to it, which was to do with Sovietness.
Oh my goodness. Wait, Go West was about Soviet Union?
No, it wasn't about the Soviet Union. It was made by people in the Soviet Union, I think, because they liked the West better.
Oh,
Hence
okay.
the "Go West."
Go
Life
West.
was peaceful there.
Go west, leave the country all night long. Plead the
No, that's
borders.
Moscow.
Da, da, da.
That was a German song.
Yeah, well, it was East Germans. Which
You're
are,
getting it all wrong, Duhad.
were they East Germans or West Germans?
I have no idea. I didn't even know there was a difference. All I see is Nazis. What?
Oh.
No, I mean,
They-
that's not true.
yeah, I mean, like, if I wasn't...
I like Germany.
support-
Has a nice
yeah.
language.
But man, just throwing me all under the bus here, why don't you?
Yeah, it's got. I like that language. I'd like to learn how to speak German. Also, they really know how to invade Poland.
Yeah. They did do that extraordinarily well. Actually, we had a game of Civ recently where Cotton Candy was Poland, I was the Ottomans, and Multi was Poland. Oh, sorry, Cotton Candy was Poland, and Multi was Germany. We were just
Did
sort
you
of
get
all looked at
invaded?
each other like, okay, so Central Alliance invades Poland then?
Yeah, I imagine that's going to happen at some point.
Yeah, sorry, Central Powers, I should say, not Central Alliance. That's the Triple Alliance was the French and English and.
Well, the most
Russians.
important thing to remember is that the Rebel Alliance is the one from Star Wars.
Oh, good. Yes, that is correct.
Remember that above everything else.
Never forget. I want to get a picture of the Death Star with the whole never forget thing posted on it.
Just explosion of the Death Star. Never forget.
Yeah, well, with the X-wing fly, like.
What year would that have been? 19. When was that released?
90. Early. It was the 80s or 90s. People of
It
the
was
chat.
80s.
Oh, all right. People
It
of
was
the
the
chat.
80s. Jesus
or
Christ! I
even
didn't think they could make
70s.
films back then.
Very good. They just, were powered by the magical white dust that.
They were powered by
Hollywood.
steam.
They were powered by imagination.
Imagine.
Yeah, unlike nowadays, Duhad.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know why I
sorry.
said your name.
I know, because I'm connected to the film industry.
Wait.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Did Duhad just sing a G1 pony song for a second?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Possibly.
Sorry, those notes were quite right for something. Anyway.
Sorry. Ah, my lungs.
Mine
yeah,
lungs.
I can breathe. Not really.
Mein Gott.
My God.
Later, I'm gonna send you a link to a specific episode of G1 now, Duhad. Remind me.
Shoop-a-doo, shoop-boop-a-doo.
That was like the jazz cover.
That's it.
Shoo-ba-doo.
Shoot-ba-doo, shoot-ba-doo.
That was very weird. Yeah.
Oh,
All we need is like a saxophone, and we'll get right on it.
Last year at BCA, they actually had that in like in the concert.
Everyone's just going in the call now.
Louie, 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 Louie.
Words.
That's,
Now I'm lost.
Yeah, you've been out too long. We gotta pull you back in.
word up.
Word up to
Right.
your mother.
Word up to my mother. And to yours too.
Yeah. Yo, man, you've been off the main streets of Let's Read for far too long, and to the end for far too long. Yeah, man.
Oh, I met what's name? I think.
Kick Arse 222.
Yeah,
your
Kick
mom.
Ass 222 your mum. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a chance to meet him.
We've been talking with him. He's
Yeah,
quite,
he seems
quite the
nice.
card. Yeah, we want to bring him in for a reading actually.
Yeah.
I actually
heard
offered to
about
let
that.
him to actually read for Gyricon, but he was like, "No, I want you guys to keep on doing Gyricon." I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
How sentimental.
Yeah, we're gonna let him do. We're gonna really gotta give him someone. He will be someone.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a contender.
Guest starring as himself.
Which, like, this going up before, like, anyone who gets to the end of this, congratulations, you get the big twist of the next Let's Read spoiled for you.
Yeah.
Because that's, like, I'm thinking about, like, actually doing that as, like, a twist. Like, oh, and our special guest, this guy. And then, like, all pomp and circumstance, and at the end be like, oh, and by the way, also, he sort of wrote this story. It's like, oh. The only problem was, like, I was thinking I'd do that, like, all the way at the end, but then I realized that if we implied that regular people could get on the show, then there'd be, like, a million Soundspeed fans would be like, oh my god, can we be on the show? I'd be like, no, I don't want to deny 100 people something because they didn't watch all the way to the end to get, like, what the joke was. And that would make everyone sad. And I don't want to make people sad. I want to make people angry, uncomfortable, a little nauseous.
Jealous, maybe?
Jealous. These are all things I want to make people sad. Not one of them. So, sadly, excuse me, princess.
What?
Yeah, excuse me.
Am I the only one who
Of
like
course.
watched the entire Legend of Zelda animation as a child?
Excuse
Apparently.
me, Zelda CDI games.
No, the Zelda CDI games were like the whole like, like, Your
What was it,
Majesty, Ganon has invaded Coradine.
Every
What
time I hear the
can
word
we help?
Ganon, I think of gammon, as in gammon, the meat.
Well, so there's the Wand of Gamelon as one of the games.
I just like gammon.
I do love that those games. It's like the whole like it is written only Link can defeat Ganon. Great, I'll go grab my stuff. There is no time. Your sword is enough. Squadana,
okay.
we're off. It's like it's so ridiculous.
So, since when has the sword ever been enough? You need like the special arrows and
Oh yeah,
the
and he's a liar. He's a straight up liar because you need like everything. You need to buy I can't wait to bomb some Dugons. You
Yeah.
have to go to the stupid like storekeeper and like, which is fine actually because he's the greatest character of all time of all video games. But that guy is the best. The whole like, I can't actually remember. I'm mixing him up with the Resident Evil 4 guy. Like the whole like, what are you buying, stranger? I'm trying to remember what the he's always like, come back when you're a bit richer. That's not really his thing. He has like a really distinctive voice. That's really funny. I can't remember it. It's making me say that. Yeah, like, ropes, lamp oil, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees.
I don't deal in rupees. I only deal in the superior British currency.
Come back when you have a bit of a stronger currency.
How
I
dare
deal-
you?
I deal with the weaker Canadian dollar.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
The Canadian dollar's not as bad as the rupee. I'll guarantee you that.
The Canadian dollar has been getting stronger.
We were
No,
above
well,
the U.S. for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
God.
awesome.
That
No
sounds
one
it
is
amazing.
annoyed
above
me.
England because we're the best. Woohoo.
Sorry, Link, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a bit richer. Was the actual line that I screwed up horribly.
Sorry, Link. Wait, I can't give credit. Did they have credit back when Link
Yeah,
was set?
I can't give
Using-
credit. Yeah,
Using
yeah.
swords. I don't think they had like debit cards.
Oh well, of course the shopkeeper did. I want to see him.
He was
I wanna
ahead of
see-
his time.
Yeah, him come into Smash Bros. Confirmed for Brawl.
A maverick, if you will.
Yeah, confirmed for Brawl.
See, I'd like to see a Deku confirmed for Brawl.
Oh my goodness.
He's confirmed for coming back when he's a little bit richer.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh man, he can have bombs, rope, and lamp oil. And his final smash is
And if you want it, it's yours.
yes. That's his taunt.
Or even worse, Slippy confirmed for Brawl.
Oh,
You
dear.
want Crystal Fox in Super Smash Bros. Well, apparently they're actually making a concerted effort to take out all of the characters who play like other characters, like all the clones in new Smash
So
Bros.
like Falco,
Yeah,
Marth.
like Falco. Marth is gone. He's been sorry, no, Marth is not gone.
Oh my
Marth
God.
is in. Roy was taken out for Marth, and they've further changed Marth to make him even more distinct.
As long as Marth stays, I need
Yeah,
him.
no, Marth is great. He was actually my go-to in Brawl. Like, he's not very competitive, but I played him anyway, and just like, whatever.
I just love that he speaks Japanese, and he's from the old original Fire Emblem games, and I just love him.
Yeah, they might remove Ganondorf because he was basically just a slower reskin of Captain Falcon and terrible.
Didn't they take out Falcon as well?
They haven't confirmed Falcon, but they're almost certainly going to put him in eventually. Like, they haven't announced all the characters, and Captain Falcon is almost guaranteed to be one of the late confirms.
So
But
since we're
Lucas
talking
is
about
certainly gone.
this, I assume you guys are going to be getting the game, yeah?
I don't have a Wii U, but I will.
I
might
don't Wii
get
U
it.
either, so...
I only
I-
deal with
yeah.
superior platforms of gaming. No, I'm joking.
PC Master Race.
I will. I might get it. Yeah.
Because I will
I'm
be getting it on the
considering
3DS.
getting it for my DS if someone else does that I know.
I
which
will be.
obviously would be fatty now.
Yeah, for the
I
DS maybe. Yeah,
have
that'd
a
be good.
ton of friends who are getting
But
the
I have a
game.
really hard time with it on the big screen already because there's so much that goes on and Nani's not very good at seeing things that move. So I don't know if I'd be able to play it effectively on the small screen. That's the only thing.
Well, I have to do the small screen because we don't have a Wii U. We don't have any current generation console.
Sound
I don't have a
speed.
Wii U either. I've got a
Yeah.
PS3. That's
To
my
be fair,
baby.
I don't
but
have. I have never had a console.
Hold on, Sound Speed, you are a liar.
Apart from a PS1.
Sound Speed is just written, dude, I main Ganon in Melee. No one main Ganon. No one. Ganon is terrible.
everybody mains Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Duh.
Oh god, Pikachu. Oh, he's so annoying.
Pikachu is so OP.
He is so OP. It's so much.
I
thought
main
Fox-
Pikachu like heck, and I never lose.
Yeah,
I thought
it's-
Fox was OP.
Fox is like on the pro circuit. He is actually legitimately like completely broken. He's not as broken as Meta Knight or Pit. Like Pit and Meta Knight were both actually banned because of how completely OP they were. But after them, like Fox was S tier. Like Fox was in the S tier.
Oh.
And like the reason Meta Knight was banned was I think Pit might not have actually been banned, but Meta Knight was definitely banned because there was a way you could spam his moves where he was literally invincible and would just, kill everything. Like you couldn't beat him. It was dumb. Raymond is way better than Pikachu. Oh, they confirmed Pac-Man for Brawl.
Yeah, that's going to be
cool.
neat.
Yeah, that's great. Also, Luigi, his weird, stupid smash that made no sense has been replaced by the vacuum cleaner from
His Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
Yeah, it's great, and I love Luigi, so that's like perfect.
Although I'm really excited to play as Mega Man.
Mega Man's pretty great. I'm actually gotta admit, like, it's weird, but I kind of am looking forward to playing and seeing how she plays as Wii Fit Trainer, because that's so ridiculous. It's kind of beautiful.
I want to play the New Leaf Villager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newly Villager's kind of great.
What's a New Leaf? I love New Leaf.
Yeah, yeah. No, exactly. But it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, there's some pretty good stuff, eh?
Guten Tag.
Is Sonak coming back into it? I forget if he's been confirmed for Brawl.
Solrak.
Sonak.
Oh.
Sonic the
checking.
Yeah.
Hedgehog.
Oh, Sanic.
There've been some
Tannic
idea that
the Hedgehog.
they might be putting Sonic Chew in Brawl to replace Sonic, which I don't know, a bold move.
I heard
I
they
never
were putting
actually ever
Tannic
played
in.
Sonic in Smash Bros. Brawl, so
Yeah, Sonic was not amazing, but actually
I have
went
to play him
local
now if he
gameplay.
came back though, just because I have a collection of Sonic.
Wait, Soundspeed,
t-shirts.
you seriously? Listen, Soundspeed actually got to play, went to an event and played Smash Bros. Brawl, and played as the villager, and it was amazing.
Oh yeah, he went to
Oh,
Walmart, I think.
Soundspeed, I hate you!
Man.
Well, I want a villager.
Well, I guess this is something to look forward to. Well, would you look at that? It might have almost killed me, but we actually did make it the whole 2 hours.
Yay!
Yay!
Whoa.
This calls
Oh.
for a celebration.
And I made a good dent in your editing, Duhad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, thank you. Perfect. Colgate for
Well, I
life.
have someone else who needs me to do something for them later, so I'm like, I better do it now.
That's alright, alright, yeah, party harder, and then next week, party at the same time, same bat channel. Oh my goodness. Oh, and you get to eat lunch with a bunch of Mexican cosplayers, in their car.
Mexican cosplayers.
Soundspeed, you had the most wonderful day. Unfortunately, we're kind of out of time to hear about it, so, before we sign off, I'm going to quickly do the quick rundown of, things. For those of you watching at YouTube, you can watch these shows live at Radio's Magic Entertainment. Is it .org or is it just radiosmagic.org?
It's just radioismagic.org.
.org. And it is every Friday from 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. For those of you watching on the stream, you can watch the recordings of this as well as all the other shows at duhad8 at youtube.com. For those throughout the week, you can find all sorts of great stuff here at radiosmagic.org for other live shows on the other days, as well as stuff at their YouTube channel, Radio's Magic, RIME, at YouTube.
Yeah, woo.
And you can watch Let's Read and other fun stuff on the YouTube channel, also at Duhad8. So, have fun, enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you guys next week for more fun. I have been Duhad. This
Didn't sound very enthusiastic, actually.
Well, I'm
Duhad.
starting to run out of like breath and voice.
He needs more coffee.
I've been Duhad. That's the Lightning Rabbit who has returned.
Hello.
This has been Padsave.
Hello. Or goodbye.
Oh yeah, I was going to say goodbye would probably be better, wouldn't it?
Probably. Cabral is not here, and of course, as always, is my lovely co-host, Nodapolis.
Bye bye! Jenny!
And we'll see you guys all next week. So smooth. Such smooth.
So much smooth.